The UK is home to some of the world's oldest and creepiest forests, each hiding dark secrets and eerie tales. From restless spirits to tragic legends, these haunted woodlands are full of chilling mysteries. Join us at Creepy Experience as we uncover 15 haunted forests, 1 Wenlock Edge, Shropshire. Wenlock Edge, a picturesque woodland in Shropshire, is more than just a beautiful landscape. It's a place steeped in sinister legends. The area is most famously linked to the story of the Highwayman Ippikin, whose brutal deeds are said to have cursed the forest. Local folklore claims that his spirit still roams the edge, seeking revenge on those who dare to enter. Alongside this ghostly figure is the eerie tale of Colonel Thomas Smallman, who during the English Civil War reportedly jumped to his death from the edge of a cliff. His ghost, along with Ippikin's, is said to haunt the woods, appearing as shadowy figures or unsettling whispers that trail behind hikers. For those brave enough, the feeling of being watched in the forest is almost palpable. Visitors who venture into Wenlock Edge often report hearing footsteps behind them and a chilling cold breeze, even on the warmest of days. It's a place where the past refuses to stay buried, making it one of the most haunted forests in the UK. Don't forget to check out Creepy Experience for more spine-tingling tales of haunted locations across the country. 2. Lydford Gorge. Devon. Lydford Gorge in Devon is a dramatic and mysterious landscape, home to a dark past that continues to haunt the region. It is here that the infamous Gubbins gang of highwaymen once terrorized the area, and their gruesome legacy lingers in the shadows. Their cruel actions are said to have stirred the wrath of spirits, and many claim that the forest now bears their vengeful presence. The most chilling story tied to the gorge is that of a ghostly woman seen near the waterfall. Witnesses describe her as a pale, sorrowful figure with long, flowing hair, who vanishes as quickly as she appears. Some believe she is the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the Gubbins gang during their reign of terror. The sound of her wailing can be heard near the gorge at night, as if she is still searching for justice. The forest is also home to a variety of unexplained phenomena, including strange noises, disappearing lights, and an overwhelming feeling of dread. For those seeking a real ghostly encounter, Lydford Gorge remains one of the UK's most haunted spots. Stay tuned to Creepy Experience as we delve deeper into more of the country's spookiest forests. 3. St Mary's Vale, Monmouthshire. Nestled in the tranquil hills of Monmouthshire, St Mary's Vale may seem serene at first glance, but its dark history is anything but peaceful. This forest is said to be the home of the infamous Jack O'Kent, a Welsh folklore hero who made a pact with the devil himself. According to legend, Jack's dealings with dark forces cursed the land, and his spirit is believed to wander the forest, forever bound to the consequences of his actions. Some say Jack still appears in the mist, offering strange advice to those who wander too far into the trees. The forest is also marked by eerie remnants of an old chapel, where many claim to have seen ghostly figures praying in the moonlight. These apparitions are often accompanied by an unearthly coldness, as if the very air in St Mary's Vale holds the echoes of an ancient curse. Those who dare venture through the vale at night report hearing whispers and footsteps behind them, often turning to find no one there. The restless spirits of both Jack O'Kent and the souls he bargained with haunt this forest, making it one of Wales's most haunted places. 4. Wychwood Forest, Oxfordshire. Wychwood Forest in Oxfordshire is a vast, ancient woodland once reserved for royal hunting, but it has since become known for something far darker: its haunted past. The most famous ghost here is that of Amy Robsart, the wife of Robert Dudley. The powerful courtier who was once a close confidant of Queen Elizabeth II. Amy's untimely and suspicious death has given rise to many theories, and some believe her spirit haunts the woods near her family's former home. Witnesses claim to have seen her wandering through the trees, her sorrowful expression tinged with betrayal. The eerie figure of Amy is often said to be seen near the remains of an old hunting lodge, her presence so powerful that it chills the air around it. In addition to Amy's ghost, Wychwood is also rumored to be haunted by the spirits of those who were once lost in the woods, be it royal huntsmen or ordinary folk. Their ghostly figures can be seen at the edges of the forest, vanishing as quickly as they are noticed. Wychwood is a forest full of sorrow, regret, and restless spirits, making it a must-visit for those who are brave enough to face its haunting allure. 5. Ballyboley Forest. Antrim. Ballyboley Forest in County Antrim, Northern Ireland, is a place shrouded in mystery, steeped in ancient rituals and druidic rites. It is believed that the forest was once a site for Druid ceremonies, where the spirits of the earth and the forest were invoked. Many who have ventured into the woods report strange occurrences, unexplained lights in the distance, eerie whispers, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. The most chilling tales center around shadowy figures, cloaked in dark robes, said to appear near the ancient stones scattered throughout the forest. These figures, often mistaken for trick of the light, are rumored to be the restless spirits of druids long past, guarding their sacred grounds. In addition to the druidic ghosts, there are reports of an unnerving sensation of being followed, with footsteps echoing behind those who walk the forest paths alone. Some even claim that if you listen closely enough, you can hear the whispers of forgotten chants in the wind. Ballyboley Forest is a place where the veil between the living and the dead feels thin, and its eerie atmosphere draws those seeking a supernatural experience. 6. Daring Woods, Kent, England. The dense and dark Daring Woods, located near the village of Pluckley, famously known as the most haunted village in England, is a place that both beckons and repels. It is infamous for its unnerving atmosphere and stories of strange disappearances. The forest has long been associated with the sounds of people going missing, and the legend that haunts it is that of a woman in white. Her cries can be heard echoing through the trees, signaling her endless search for her lost child. Some locals claim to have seen her spirit in the woods, her translucent form drifting through the trees, crying out in sorrow. Her tragic story is thought to be linked to a long-ago tragedy, where a mother lost her child to an untimely death. Others say that those who enter Daring Woods after dark may find themselves disoriented, with paths that seem to shift or disappear altogether. The eerie sounds and ghostly presence make Daring Woods one of the creepiest and most mysterious places in England. 7. Pembrey Woods, Carmarthenshire, Wales. Nestled in the heart of Wales, Pembrey Woods has long been associated with the restless spirits of soldiers who died in the World Wars. The forest is situated near several World War I and II military sites, including old bunkers and training grounds, and it is said to be haunted by the soldiers who perished there. Visitors have reported seeing spectral figures in military uniforms walking silently through the trees. Some say they've even heard the faint sound of marching boots echoing through the still woods. Others speak of encounters with soldiers who seem to silently observe them before vanishing into the forest. The most unsettling stories come from those who claim to have heard the muffled voices of the fallen soldiers, whispering the names of those they once knew. The combination of the tragic history and the eerie sounds of soldiers still roaming the woods makes Pembrey Woods a chilling place to visit. 8. Forest of Rothiemurchus, Highlands, Scotland. The ancient and mystical forest of Rothiemurchus, located in the Scottish Highlands, is known not only for its beauty, but also for its ghostly reputation. The forest is home to the tomb of Seath Mór, a legendary clan leader, whose spirit is said to challenge those brave enough to confront him. Stories tell of travelers who wander too far into the forest and find themselves face to face with Seath Mór's ghost, who tests their courage by asking cryptic questions. Those who fail to answer are said to disappear into the forest, never to be seen again. The haunting presence of Seath Mór is not the only ghostly encounter reported here. Many claim to have seen other figures in the trees, shadowy forms that silently watch passers-by. Some say these spirits are the guardians of the forest, ensuring that the legacy of the ancient clans is preserved. The forest is also known for its eerie, thick fog that rolls in without warning, creating an atmosphere that feels otherworldly and unsettling. 9. Great Wood, Blickling Estate, Norfolk, England. Great Wood, part of the Blickling Estate in Norfolk, is most famous for being the site where Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, met her tragic end. Her ghost is said to haunt the woods, particularly on May 19th, the anniversary of her execution. On this day, many have reported seeing a headless Anne Boleyn riding through the trees on horseback, her body gruesomely mounted and searching for justice. Witnesses describe her ghost as a tall, elegant figure, her face veiled by mist as she rides through the shadows of the forest. Legend suggests that her spirit seeks vengeance for her untimely and unjust death, and over the years, people have described hearing faint whispers and feeling sudden cold gusts of wind, particularly when her apparition is thought to appear. The eerie atmosphere of Great Wood, coupled with Anne's tragic history and the supernatural tales tied to the place, has earned the estate a reputation as one of the UK's most haunted locations. The haunting presence of Anne Boleyn continues to captivate and terrify those who visit the forest, especially on the day she was executed. 10. Ashdown Forest, East Sussex, England. Ashdown Forest, the sprawling heathland and woodlands in East Sussex, is not only the inspiration for A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh, but it also harbors a darker side. The forest is said to be haunted by the ghost of a man who mysteriously disappeared during a camping trip years ago. According to the legend, he ventured into the forest on a fateful night and vanished without a trace. His restless spirit is believed to wander the same paths he once walked, calling out for help. Many visitors who walk through Ashdown after dark claim to hear the sounds of footsteps trailing behind them or distant voices calling their names. Some also report seeing strange shadows flickering at the edge of their vision, adding to the feeling that something is lurking just beyond their reach. The forest's dense, dark trees and quiet atmosphere enhance the sense of mystery, making it a place that attracts those seeking thrills and paranormal activity. Ashdown Forest remains one of the more eerie locations in England, where the line between the living and the dead seems thinner than anywhere else. 11. The New Forest, Hampshire, England. The New Forest, with its breathtaking natural beauty and rich royal history, is also home to numerous chilling ghost stories. One of the most famous is that of a woman in white, seen wandering through the woods. This apparition is believed to be the spirit of a young woman, abandoned by her lover, left to die alone in the forest. Her tragic fate has bound her spirit to the New Forest, where she endlessly searches for her lost love. Witnesses report seeing her ghostly figure wandering the misty woods, her presence accompanied by a sense of sadness and despair. Other strange phenomena have been reported in the forest, such as mysterious lights appearing without explanation and disembodied voices heard in the silence of the night. The combination of its centuries-old history, royal significance, and chilling supernatural occurrences makes the New Forest one of the UK's most haunted and mysterious locations. Those brave enough to venture into its depths often speak of a strange, heavy atmosphere that permeates the area, as if the past is never truly gone. 12. Sherwood Forest, Nottinghamshire, England. Sherwood Forest, the legendary home of Robin Hood, is one of England's most iconic forests. While known for its association with outlaws and rebels, Sherwood also has a darker side. The forest is believed to be haunted by the spirits of those who fought alongside Robin Hood. Many visitors claim to have seen shadowy figures moving among the trees, believed to be the ghosts of Robin's merry men, continuing to guard their forest even in death. There are also stories of a mysterious, hooded figure who appears at twilight, offering guidance to lost or weary travelers. This figure is said to be none other than Robin Hood himself, continuing his mission even from beyond the grave. The deep, ancient trees and winding paths of Sherwood Forest create an atmosphere of mystery and intrigue. Those who venture into the forest often report feeling a strange, otherworldly presence, as though the spirits of the past are watching over them. The blend of legend, history, and ghostly encounters makes Sherwood Forest one of the most captivating and haunted forests in England. 13. Clumber Park, Nottinghamshire, England. Clumber Park, renowned for its tranquil beauty and sprawling grounds, harbours a darker history that few are aware of. The park is home to several restless spirits, most notably a lady dressed in a flowing gown, often seen near the ruins of the old chapel. Her face remains hidden in shadow, yet her presence is undeniable. It is believed that she met her end under mysterious circumstances, and her spirit continues to roam the park, desperately seeking peace. At night, the park takes on an eerie quality, with soft whispers and footsteps echoing through the trees. Some visitors have reported feeling cold gusts of wind or seeing fleeting shadows that seem to move of their own accord. The air is thick with an overwhelming sense of unease, as if the park itself holds the weight of the past. Many have left the park with an inexplicable feeling of being watched, and the ghostly figure of the lady in the gown remains a chilling reminder of the spirits that may never find rest. 14. Grisdale Forest, Cumbria, England. Nestled in the heart of the Lake District, Grisdale Forest is a place where natural beauty meets haunting mystery. It is said that the forest is haunted by the ghost of a woman who was tragically murdered many years ago. Her spirit lingers near the old stone bridge, where her life was violently taken, and those who venture into the forest after dark often report hearing soft, mournful cries on the wind. The sensation of being followed is common, with many feeling an overwhelming sense of dread as they walk among the towering trees. Flickering lights, almost like fireflies, are often seen between the branches, adding to the forest's unsettling atmosphere. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the distance, only to vanish when approached. The forest, with its ancient trees and winding paths, feels like a place where time has stopped, and the spirit of the murdered woman still lingers, forever trapped in the place of her death. Those who brave the trails after dark often leave with a sense of unease, haunted by the whispers of the past. 15. Epping Forest, Essex, England. Epping Forest, located just outside London, is not only famous for its natural beauty, but also for its chilling connection to the past. The ghost of the infamous highwayman Dick Turpin is said to haunt the forest, where he once hid from the law. His spectral figure has been seen lurking near the dark, winding paths, and many claim to have felt his presence in the mist. But Turpin is not alone. Epping Forest is also home to the restless spirits of Celtic warriors, who are said to appear on misty mornings, their ghostly forms drifting silently among the trees. The forest is alive with eerie sounds, unexplained footsteps, the rustling of leaves, and whispers carried on the wind, even when no one else is around. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures emerging from the trees, only to vanish when approached. The dense, tangled undergrowth and the forest's many hidden corners create an atmosphere of palpable tension, as if something or someone is always watching. Epping Forest is a place where the line between the living and the dead blurs, and the spirits of the past continue to roam. These forests are full of mystery, but do you know any other haunted places with eerie legends? Drop your suggestions in the comments, and we might feature them in our next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for more creepy adventures.